When the man came home, he discovered that his wife had a boyfriend. Then she handed him divorce papers. Seeing his wife's indifference, Paul realized that his marriage was over. But the strange thing was, he didn't get angry. Instead, he felt a sense of relief inside, almost happy. His unusual reaction left his wife unsettled. The divorce papers in his hands were actually the beginning of a new life for him. Paul was a former soldier. A few days earlier, he had been returning home by train after leaving the army. Inside the train compartment, a woman's luggage suddenly fell from the overhead rack. Paul quickly stepped forward to help. Just then, the train gave a violent jerk, and the two of them stumbled into each other. In the confusion, Mia accidentally picked up Paul's ticket. Paul asked Mia if she was okay, but she suddenly felt sick and ended up vomiting on him. Paul assumed she was just experiencing motion sickness. Quietly, he went to the bathroom to wash his shirt. When he returned, Mia had already fallen asleep in her seat. Paul also decided to rest for a while, but when he woke up, Mia had already gotten off the train, and Paul himself was thrown out because the ticket he had left was not his own. Now he had no choice but to find another bus. Incidentally, he ran into Mia again. As they talked, Mia realized she had mistakenly taken Paul's ticket, which had caused him to be thrown out earlier. She was deeply embarrassed and kept apologizing, but Paul said nothing. Instead, he felt that perhaps destiny wanted them to meet again. Soon, two men boarded the bus. Even though there were plenty of empty seats, they forced themselves to sit beside Mia and began touching her inappropriately. Paul could not tolerate this. He immediately stopped them. The men didn't like his interference and tried to pick a fight, but Paul was a soldier. Within a minute, he had thrown both of them to the ground. Still, because of the fight, the bus driver threw Paul out too. Mia watched him from the window, guilt written all over her face. As the bus moved on, Paul decided he would walk to the next station. He thought this would be the last time he saw Mia, but fate once again brought them together. On the way, he found her sitting alone with her bag, crying. Paul approached and asked, "What are you doing here all by yourself?" Wiping her tears, Mia confessed that her house was nearby, but she was in serious trouble. She was pregnant before marriage. When her boyfriend found out, he abandoned her. Her father was very strict and valued the family's honor above everything else. If he learned the truth, he would throw her out of the house. Seeing Mia's broken face, Paul came up with an idea. He said, "If you want, I can pretend to be your husband and take you home." Mia had no other choice. She placed her trust in the stranger she had just met on the bus.